Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It feels like forever since I've tested Dollar Tree cleaning products for you guys, but I had to run in there this past weekend for a few things for the summer section, and there were some cleaners I've never tried before, so I figured I would try them out and let you guys know if they're worth it or not. And if I do have their name brand equivalent, I will try that out next to each other and do a really good comparison for you guys. Sounds good? Stick around, subscribe if you enjoy it, and I'm gonna jump right on in. Before I get into any of the new products, as always, because one of the things I ran in there for was my favorite cleaner, and I'm going to share it again with you guys, and that is the blue Ajax. Yes, I bought two because that is how phenomenal this stuff is. I use it for my floors, and I've recently learned I can put this in my Crosswave. Don't do it unless you're willing to void your warranty. Just saying, you have to use their products for their warranty, yada, yada, yada. But this is what I put in mine. This is what I use for my mop bucket. I use this to clean walls, cabinets, you name it, just dilute it according to the bottle, and this is amazing. Moving on, I'm gonna count that as product number one. So product number two, to begin the testing, is actually this car Microfiber Mitt. No, I am not using this for my car. You can, but I'm gonna use it as a dusting mitt around the house. It has two different sides, but they are both microfiber. I will note one thing. I have very small hands, and this right here fits me all the way wrist to the tip of my finger right here. So if you were gonna buy this for like your husband to go wash trucks and stuff outside, this is going to be way too small. The two worst places for dust in my house is behind any of our TVs that are mounted to the wall and the fireplace. So I'm gonna try behind the TV first, show you guys clean, and then what it looks like once I do it. Okay, 1/2.
Alright.
Look at all of the dust, and look, like you don't see anything letting go of that. I did say the fireplace, so I'm gonna show it, but I'll just move this, and you can see this little remote. That's for my candles, but it takes it all away. The package does specify that you can hand wash this or machine wash it, but I would treat it how you treat any of your normal microfiber rags. Next up is their mesh laundry bags. This is a 3-pack. They are 12 by 15. Yes, for $1.25. The closest equivalent I could find is the ones from Walmart. It is only one for $1.24, so it's basically 3 for the price of 1. But the zipper is different and all that. I'll show you in a minute. And the ones from Walmart are slightly bigger. Right away, you can already tell it's a lot thinner quality. The holes are slightly bigger. It does not feel as thick or as soft. This one right here is the Dollar Tree one. This one right here is the Walmart one. So you can see the automatic difference. The zipper, I mean, is pretty good. So that helps. Show you the Walmart zipper. Okay. And the Walmart zipper is good too. We'll see how it holds up in the wash. And to test this right, I am going to wash all 3. I typically like to put like bathing suit tops or any sports bras have removable cups. I like to wash them in these, or a bunch of like the kids' socks. If I buy them brand new socks or underwear, I will throw them all into one bag. That way you could just unzip it and put it in their drawer, and it's one for each kid. These things do come in handy if you really think about creative ways to use them. In there, I have a load of the girls' clothes, and then I've got a bag of the bras, socks, and underwear going in. Washer finished. Let's see if they survived. Okay, that bag is fully intact, didn't rip. Let's try that one. Yeah, the sock one is fine. No holes, no ripping. Zippers are still done. And this one, which one I was worried about because it has the bra clasps in there held onto it. It didn't rip it, but I'm worried when I pull that off of there that it's gonna rip. I got it to let go and it didn't rip. These do hold up in the wash, so I would say that they're worth $1.25, But if you want something that's actually sturdy and gonna last you a really long time, I don't think that I would recommend these, because I don't see these, like in the corner, you can see where it's already fraying a little bit right here. I don't see these lasting long term. The next couple items are gonna take us out to my car actually, and the first one is this stuff for your windshield wipers. It's the liquid that goes in there, and it's almost like Rain-X and helps the water bead off. It should help bugs stay off, a whole bunch of stuff like that. I'm gonna go try it. This big old jug is $1.25. Having my son fill it up, but I will drive for the next couple days because we've got rain coming in, and then as I'm editing the video, I will let you all know if it actually worked for the rain, the bugs, etc. as good as the stuff I have in there, because there's still a little bit of it left, and that is legit Rain-X in there. I don't know how much I'll get in there, probably about a third of the bottle maybe. But we're gonna fill it up all the way to the tippy top. But keep in mind when I say we're gonna test this out, the reason I'm saying over the next couple days, because there is still a little bit of Rain-X that has to flow through, because it is mixing a little bit. This way you guys can see the label. It is LA Totally Awesome. It does say removes bugs, spatter, bird droppings, road grime, all of that. And it does say for summer only, because you do not want this in freezing temperatures in your car. Next item, they do sell car coasters now, and it does say coasters, but it doesn't look like there's two in there. There definitely doesn't. So I bought 2 packs, and we're gonna open up and see. It is definitely only one, and the bottom side of mine was cracked because it is tile, so just keep this in mind if you tend to purchase these. You're probably gonna get a broke one every now and then. Package number 2 was fine. It does have this thing right here to help you get them out. Mine, I love my rhinestones, so I'm just gonna show you what the Dollar Tree ones look like. Mine are rubber, these are stone, and then you just put it in there like that. Yes, I know my car's dirty, needs to be vacuumed out. Don't judge, it's getting vacuumed out before we go to the beach this weekend, but that's what those are. They're pretty thick, pretty good for the price point, because these were Temu, and these were also like, I think $1 something a piece, so either way, that's a decent product. And the other item is this cute little car trash can. It does work very well. It came in a couple of different colors. I just like the red one, and it will fit in like the cup holder of your car door, and you could use it there. If you really wanted to, you could put it in just the main area, but I wouldn't do that and take up my 2 cup holders right there. But this works really good, and it's gonna live right there in my door for little wrappers and stuff. Like, here's a straw wrapper in my car. Just drop it in. Next item I showed before, but it was a long time ago in a much older video, and that is their little version of command hooks. These do work really well. They will damage your walls if you're not careful, but I don't use them on walls. I'm gonna show you what I use them for. On the way to showing you, I went past my hook drawer. So these right here, 6-pack is $1.25. These are here I bought at Aldi a couple weeks ago and completely forgot I bought them. These are for a different project, but you can see these are $3.99 for 6. And then I have actual command ones. These usually run around $6 or $7 for a package. These are the only ones I found that are truly non-damaging if you want the non-damaging effect, but for where I'm about to use this, it really doesn't matter. Bathroom trash cans. That is a perfect place to use these because it will stick pretty well to whatever surface you got here. This is a little difficult to stick stuff to, but these are longer so they have more surface area to stick. But it will stop your trash can from falling back in the trash bag. You can just loop it around. It does have this little clear piece right here, and that's all you do is pull that off and then hold it to it and stick it down for about 60 seconds. This is where I'm a moron. I put it on upside down. I only held it down for about 8 seconds and it was already really good and adhered. Don't do that and put it on the correct way, which is upside down to hold the bag. Both hooks are on. It does say wait 24 hours, and I would, especially with any cheaper knockoff command hooks that you use, just to give them that full time for the sticker to cure to whatever surface they're putting on. But what you'll do is basically just loop it like that. It's that easy. And this is perfect because I still have 2 more for my master bathroom and 2 extras if like that one I screwed up falls off or the trash can gets a little too wet when you're cleaning it and it falls off, you have backups. The next one is also one that I have discussed on my channel before. Mine finally broke after a very long time, so I figured I would show you guys again because I know a lot of you have the short girl problems like I do, and that is this right here. It is this very long grabby stick, and I will hang mine. I'll show you how I hang it in my laundry room with this little hook right here, but this thing helps so much. I'm gonna show you exactly where. The laundry's going, so excuse the noise, but down there is several socks that get caught up in this crack right here between my washer and my dryer. And that is exactly what I used a little Grabby Claw for. I had to switch hands, but it just makes it so much easier to get all the crap that falls between, like way on back there, how to get it out. And it doesn't need to be huge items either, like that candy wrapper right there. I got that too. But all of that was down there, and now it is completely cleared out of all the junk. On that little piece is where I hang it, right there. For one, my tiny 2 kids can't reach it, so they can't steal it, and it's just perfect out of the way. I noticed definitely in my house around summertime, like the fruit flies and everything get a lot worse, or even ants over at my mom's house get worse over summer. And a lot of it can actually be fixed if you keep your garbage disposal clean. In the Dollar Tree, I found this little Arm & Hammer pack. It is for your garbage disposal. It does say there's up to 4 uses in it. So I'm gonna read that real quick. This is one thing I've run into with Dollar Tree cleaning products is they're not very specific. This one in particular says on the back to pour 1 dose of this into your garbage disposal, but it doesn't specify how much 1 dose is. There's no little measuring tool in there. So what I'm gonna have to do is normal little math here. It says 4 uses and it is a 4-ounce bag. So I will measure out 1 ounce of this to test the product. This is a foaming garbage disposal cleaner. The closest equivalent I could find to that is actually the Glisten, and that is a 4-pack in there, and it runs less than $4. So you're getting 4 uses out of it for $4, and you're getting 4 uses out of this for $1.25. This is my measuring cup I messed up years ago, microwaving some fabric softener or something. It was for another product testing video. But there's a 1 ounce mark down there, so that's where I'm gonna measure that. It's going to be loud for a minute, but it says a full stream of hot water for a minute or 2 down there, but not directly into the disposal, and then take it down to a pencil stream of the hot water. A little loud, but once I put this down to a pencil, then I'm gonna pour that directly in there and immediately turn on the disposal, and that should foam up. I'm gonna call that a pencil. I got the door open and ready. This, pour it down, and turn it on. I have the worst luck with the foaming products. I never see the foam rise. I don't know if my garbage disposal is like huge down there or my piping is weird or something. I did not get any foaming, but I do have that lemon scent coming out of there really strong, nor my dog and his bells. But I do have the scent really, really strong coming out of there. Next one up, I saw this LA Totally Awesome all-purpose cleaner. If you look at that bottle, I guarantee you're gonna think the same thing I did, and that is, it is the equivalent to the Method all-purpose cleaner. So I'm gonna try these 2 out side by side. The only note I will say, this you do not have to rinse away, and this one very clearly down here does say rinse with water. I was looking for a good spot in my house to try this out, and this here's my dining room table with melted on, stuck on ice cream from last night. So this is what we're gonna test it on, half with one, half with the other. I'm gonna block the second half and spray the LA first. Let that sit for a minute or 2. Been about a minute and a half. Take it straight to the line of where the other one was. Okay. I mean, it's taking it up really nice, actually. Okay. And you saw how much effort I had to put into that for elbow grease. On to this part over here. I'm gonna use the Method. Just about the same amount of squirts. Let that sit for a minute. This is the dirty rag from the LA. It's over there, so that way you know this is a completely clean rag. It's been about a minute and a half. And this took it off, honestly, with a lot less elbow grease. Does this product work? Yes. The only part that really bothers me is that it has to be washed away. So I'd probably only use this like in bathroom sinks or in the tub or somewhere where I am actually going to want to rinse it off, not for my countertops or tables or anywhere like that where food would be eaten, because this bottle right here is actually bigger than the Method. This is 28 ounces, this is 32. Yes. This I bought for over $4 for this bottle. I think it was $4.22, and this, of course, you guys know is at the Dollar Tree. So for price point, I would still pick this for all the surfaces. This has to be rinsed away, so stick to like bathroom sinks and tubs and toilets and things like that. I love magic erasers, the ones from Dollar Tree, the real ones, Walmart version, Amazon version, you name it. I love magic erasers. So when I saw these, I was intrigued because you know, if you use a magic eraser, you have to go behind it and wipe it down with another rag. This right here is a sponge on one side for handling that, and then the magic eraser on the other. It is a 2-pack in there for the $1.25. They are big. Remember, you can always cut your magic erasers or whatever you want to call these things for the knockoff version, but you can always cut these into smaller pieces so that way you don't waste the entire thing in one use. So I did cut this one in half to make it smaller for testing it, and all it says is to wet it, wring it out, and start wiping. Here is actually little kiss marks from my daughter, so that's some kind of lipstick makeup. Okay, comes right off, and then use the sponge to wipe away the residue. Okay, now you can see where I used that on that wall. The other part of this wall, this is all the dirt from our big black dog. He'll go outside, roll in the dirt, and then sleep against this wall, and I'm gonna show you a spot on Tristan's door as well that I'm gonna use it on, because it usually takes it right off. Yep, just like that. See how wet and gross that is? Take the sponge side and come in here and just wipe it down. Beautiful. See that haze right there? That's not a shadow. That's actually dirt from outside. From Hunter, this is the other place that he holds his body up against. So that comes off. This one is already pretty dirty, but all you gotta do is rinse it, wring it out, and keep going until the actual white of the sponge breaks down. That's when you know you've gone too far with the magic eraser, but I can still keep going all over my house with this one. Rinsed it, wrung it out, ready to go some more. This little white table right here, it's always got some kind of nasty grossness on it. Not anymore. Love this. This is absolutely great, having both features, so I don't have to have the sponge in one hand and a microfiber or any kind of other cloth in the other. Love this. I typically don't like testing Dollar Tree cleaning products unless I'm going to test their sponges to use the product as well. I just think it's kind of like a 2-for-1 for you guys to know if the sponges are good or not, as well as the product. And this is the next one we're going to talk about, which is their version of the pink stuff. Sponge, it does have these little grooves for you to hold on to it to protect your nails, to protect your fingers. It does say that they are non-scratch as well, but it does have kind of like a scrubber side and then a spongy side on these. This container right here is 7 ounces, the one from the Dollar Tree. My container of the pink stuff is 17 ounces. This is $5.94-ish. At my Walmart, yours may vary, but almost $6. But this is also almost 3 times the amount of product you're getting in here. And I've had this container of the pink stuff, mind you, for a while, because a little goes a long way, and I'm still only at the halfway point. Opening up theirs, this is what theirs looks like. Now, honestly, to me, it's looking less like the pink stuff and more like the Scrub Daddy Power Paste. It could be the equivalent of the two almost pieced together, but that's more like what this is looking like to me so far. Either way though, when I keep them both on hand, the Scrub Daddy Power Paste, which I just actually finished my container, and the pink stuff, I've used them interchangeable in all areas of my house. They both do the exact same thing, so I'm gonna treat this like it's this. Pink sponge for the pink stuff, yellow sponge for this. I'm gonna go try it in the bathroom, and I'm going to try it on the walls. This is the bottom of my master shower. This right here is where just dirt piles into these little cracks down here, because Mako will run in here. That's our dog. He will run in here and just leave paw prints everywhere. So I'm gonna do half and half like I did earlier. And you can see these water lines from a cleaner I tried that was supposed to be one of those spray and forget, spray and forget. It left lines. I'm gonna try it there too. And the paste. It's doing a little bit on the wall. Let's go into the pink stuff. Trying to get the same amount out of there. Pink stuff. before even rinsing it, I can still see the lines through that one. Oh, it's gonna blur on you guys, I'm sorry. This one, I don't see any lines, but once we rinse it, we'll go there. Now I'm gonna try this area. The pink stuff is dripping over there, so I'm gonna use that there, but I'll use this one here. Okay, seems to work pretty good. Looks like there could be still some discoloration right there, but seems pretty good. Now I'm gonna do the pink stuff, obviously. Lot less elbow grease required there than there. Does this one work? Yes. Does it work as well? Absolutely not. So I rinsed it off, and you can clearly see that is where I use the Dollar Tree paste, and you can see this section is clearly where I use the pink stuff. This is completely clean, no lines. That has the lines. There it goes. You can see it in the camera. So that still has the lines. It didn't take them off. Pink stuff obviously did. This is almost like glistening white. This is still not, this whole section. So I'm gonna say it's definitely not worth it. Plus, I plan to test this on these water spots you see on my glass right here of my shower doors. This says no glass without testing the area first. I cleaned that glass with the pink stuff and the power paste, and it's beautiful. I don't know if I trust it with this. So my verdict on this is going to be no, not even for the $1.25. I would not do this again. I would spend the few extra dollars and I would go ahead and get this one right here, or you can get the other power paste, but that one costs even more. But get the pink stuff. You can do so much more with it all over your house. I would go here, not there. These little scrubs though, honestly, I'm liking these. These did very well on the scrub side and the sponge side, and it was nice, ooh, and I drop it on the floor, but it was also very nice to have those grooves to help hold on to it. So I do like the 2-pack of those. Next one's for organization, and to me, cleaning and organization go hand in hand, and that is this little 3-compartment plastic acrylic container. It does feel very strong and very sturdy, and I figured it'd be perfect for organizing my daughter's different kind of hair ties, because like these she will use all the time in her hair. Both girls will, for small things, but if we're going to the pool, then the chlorine will eat those and actually pops them out of their hair. So you need something a little more sturdy for that. So I think this would be perfect with summer for all their hair ties. And the sticker came off cleanly, so that is always a plus. For size reference, so you can see just how much can be held in here, there's 50 in here, 30 in here, and 700 of these little hair ties in here, and it still has some extra room. And the lid just sits on top. It doesn't like clip down or anything, so you have to be careful with that, but it kind of sticks a little, so. And it fits perfectly in my daughter's drawer right here next to all of her bows and her bathing suits, which is mostly what these are gonna be used for when we go to the beach and the pool. And then these are just everyday hair ties, but either way, fits perfectly in there. The last product I'm gonna show you guys is not a cleaning product, but I told you I went into Dollar Tree for summer specific stuff, and I want you guys to be able to get it too if you think it's as cool as I do for the price point. And that is these little reusable straws. They come in their own container and a cleaner inside of here. And these were $1.25 each. The closest I've seen on Amazon is closer to like $3 a straw, if not more than that. So this is a bargain. I'm gonna open them up and show you. We are a theme park family. If you've ever been to the theme parks or any kind of stadiums, most places like that, you know that they're gonna hand you a paper straw or no straw at all. I cannot stand paper straws. My kids don't like them. This has its own little carrying case. It has this loop if you wanna hang it. Like, it's pretty sturdy. It has its own little cleaning wand in there, and then the straw is like normal standard size cup straw. It's not like a huge one that's gonna fit in a Stanley or anything like that, but it is still a good, decent quality straw. Blue one in there, if you could see it, it is just a little bit scratched up on the plastic, but that's not bad for the price of these. That is the end of the products, and I will tell you there was a winner and a loser in this video for me. Although all of the products did work and do their job, there's a couple that I would not recommend again. For one, the LA Awesome, the pink spray cleaner, you have to rinse it away. Honestly, I wouldn't waste my time dealing with crap like that. and this right here. I would not buy this again. I would save my money and put it towards a jar of the pink stuff or another paste like that that you can use all over your home instead of the rules and limitations on this container. The standalone winner obviously should come as no surprise, and that is these magic erasers. I absolutely love the concept of having the sponge and the eraser in one. It just makes everything so much easier. So that is my winner today. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and got a few products that you want to try in your house. As always, I will say, before you try a product that you hear about on the internet, do it in a little hidden place in your home, just in case. You do not want to destroy any of your furniture. Always read the labels on everything to make sure you can use it on your specific surfaces in your home. After saying all that though, again, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you being here more than you know. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.